you today. I'm going to do the scalp massage, and this is optional with the Rejuvenique Oil by Monat. This oil is incredible. It has probably 101 uses that you could find a use for it. It would be beneficial. So I use it in my practice as a massage therapist. I use it when I'm working on the face and the scalp because it is very, very healthy for the skin and the hair. And so why don't we just roll into it here. I made some notes this time, and I was even able to get my anatomy book out again just to make sure that I just refresh my memory on some of the origins and insertions of the muscles, even though that's my job. I definitely know where they are, but I just really actually enjoyed going back to the textbooks and learning how to basically talk you through how to get to them, because I know where they are and it's just second nature for me how to get to them. But if you're going to be working on them on yourself, then I needed to be able to communicate to you how you are going to get to those areas yourself. And yes, there are muscles in our scalp, like our whole head is covered in muscle tissue. So just remember that how we express emotion, where we carry tension, it's all very much connected. So it's going to be really, really relaxing, beneficial for relieving tension in the scalp, right probably down to feel it into the jaw and into the neck as well. I chose the scalp massage today. I was originally thinking today I would do a face massage to relax the muscles of our face. I did lymphatics last live, that was last week. And I decided that I'd probably continue on with that face theme and do a facial massage to relieve tension around the jaw and the muscles of the face. But then I, just kind of went with what is part of my routine. And when on a Sunday, particularly today, maybe not on a Sunday, but let's say the day I'm going to wash my hair, I wash my hair maybe once or twice a week at the max, depending on what's happening. So tomorrow is a hair wash day for me because it does start to feel a little bit greasy. So I thought that I would do the scalp massage and just show you the benefits of using the Rejuvenique oil on the scalp, or just the massage itself, how beneficial that would be to you as well. So why scalp massage? I've already sort of explained that it's very relaxing to massage the scalp. If you go to the hairdressers and you absolutely love when they massage your hair and your scalp during the hair washing part, then yeah, this is something you're going to absolutely love. So it's relaxing. We have a lot of nerve endings in our scalp. It's very sensitive tissue. And then, of course, all of those hair follicles can stimulate the nerve endings there in our scalp as well. Just feel really lovely. For adding the oil or just the massage itself, you're still going to get the benefits. I like to do this pre-shampoo because what it's going to do is you're going to help to soften and sort of free up those dead skin cells that are on your scalp, because we constantly shed skin cells and on our head as well, and they can get obviously caught up in the hair follicle. And so that's one reason why the massage and adding the oil is really lovely. The oil itself is going to help to soften up those dead skin cells. You might have some built up product in your hair as well. If you style your hair, use any kind of mousse or hairspray or even dry shampoo throughout the week, which I do, then that's going to start to build up on your scalp as well. And then, of course, just the daily dirt that we get on our hair, on the sweat as well. If we work out, or it's summertime, so if it's hot, then that salty, the saltiness in the sweat, or the just the natural dirt that we have in our environment is going to get on the scalp as well. So massaging and adding the oil as a super bonus to just help to release all of this gunk that gets stuck on our scalp. And then if you remove that, or at least you soften it up, you soften it up, start to loosen it up with a massage. Then when you do shampoo your hair, so I'm going to shampoo tomorrow, massage today with the oil, I'm going to sleep on it, and just kind of let it all soak in. I'm not going anywhere tonight, so Scott has to deal with me. And then after you sleep on it, you shampoo your hair tomorrow, let's say. That shampoo is just going to work so much better on your scalp and to wash the hair because you've already softened up that debris. The shampoo is just going to work so much better to clean the scalp and the hair, removing all of that debris. So if it's not a necessary stuff, but if you really want to see something a little bit different, just try it as an experiment, just for fun, to see if you do feel like you get a better shampoo the next day by doing this massage. If you have questions, just let me know. I'm going to roll into the massage here, and of course I'm doing this. I'm going to move this screen. I don't know if anybody was leaving comments. I still haven't figured out how to see those. Well, maybe I do that. But okay. So I'm also working in like the mirror effect here with the camera. So this is always really fun. Step one, let's remove anything that if you have something that's tying up your hair. Let's remove that. Just shake this out. Now, one thing like that you might see, or like if we do spot it later on, I'll let you know. But I do have a little itty bitty patch of dandruff on my scalp. My hairdresser, when I finally got my hair done, she pointed it out to me. So awesome, because I can't really see the top of my head all that well. So that was really cool. She just said it's this very small area, so I just think for that it's called Rejuvenique Oil. So here is the Rejuvenique. All right, why Rejuvenique? Well, it is 13 plant. Let's see here. Make sure I got my notes here. Sorry, it's 13 natural plants, plant and essential oils. All right, so and it's same like 1-8 is always vegan, cruelty free, so nothing is derived from animal product. It's rich in omega fatty acids, so that's going to help nourish the scalp as well. Antioxidants and nutrients. So I'm using the Rejuvenique oil like itself. We also make it in a light formula. So if you have fine hair or delicate hair, or you just don't want something so heavy, I totally understand. So in my clinic, I use the light version. And at home, I just go all in and use the original. What else can I say about the Rejuvenique oil? Well, it's in the name. It rejuvenates the scalp and the hair. It provides nourishment and anti-aging benefits. It helps to hydrate, and it is also going to give you a little bit of shine as well. It is perfect for all hair types. As I said, there's the light version if you're not sure if you have a little bit more of that finer hair. And you can either use it alone, like I'll be demonstrating today, or you can add it to your product that you already use to give it all of the same benefits that you're getting from the Rejuvenique oil. It's a nice added benefit. You can use it on your own. It's good for the scalp, the hair, the skin, all of it. I'm only really just getting into it for the hair. I used it on my skin probably for the last year. So I'm just starting to understand why I should be using it on my hair as well. Let's see if that's everything that I wanted to say about the Rejuvenique. I'm going to use it, demonstrate it with the scalp massage, and then I also use it as an anti-frizz. So after I've styled and blow dried my hair, I use a little bit on my fingertips to get rid of the frizz and give it that nice shine as well. Just like an itty bitty baby, not need very much. I might go a bit crazy with it on my scalp, but let's just go from there. Okay, my friends, are we ready for you to stop chatting down. Yes, okay, great. So let's start off with just some nice massage on the back of the scalp. Okay, we're going to work on the sub-occipitals. I'm going to take off these glasses as well, so if I go extra close to the screen, all right, so I'm going to apply just a little bit here on, I'm going to go right to the fingertips. You can apply it on your palm. There are supposedly 600 drops of this oil in the bottle, okay? So you really don't need a lot, but I'll be using a little bit more just for purposes today. So we're going for the occipitals. Let's start with our thumbs on the shoulders. You're going to reach your fingertips to the back of your head, okay? Yeah? Yeah, you can see that on my head. So just like thumbs, shoulders, maybe the neck here. Okay, so you've located the back of your head, and then you want to feel like the ridge of the skull, and then you want to just feel like where the skull drops off into the softer tissues of the neck. Massage brain shines. Okay, so now you've got your fingertips there. Now just move your thumbs up to like where your fingers were-ish. Now move your thumbs into the middle of your skull. Okay, so you can rest your hands up here, right? So there's got some oil on them, and it'll be really lovely. What we're going to do from here is just gently massage with the thumbs. I'm going side to side. So you're underneath the skull, and you're just on some soft tissue. The technique is kind of like this, or like this, or like this. Okay. So go side to side. I'm starting in the middle, and then I'm going to just slide gently out. Okay, pressure, really don't need a lot of pressure. Okay, so there's a bit, you want to press in gently, or like kind of find that little bit of pressure, and then you just sort of slide side to side here. Now, and go back in. Circles this time. So if you've ever gotten a massage before, this is usually the area where we finish the massage, the suboccipital area. We scoop our fingertips up underneath the base of the skull, and we just hold our fingertips there. We can tell if you're relaxed or not. If you're like holding the head up off the table, we know. And it's, so because we can feel it, they're not relaxed, and your head is obviously floating off the table. But these are really just lovely to massage. Okay, we got the suboccipitals. Right, you can hang out there for as long as you want as well. You don't have to necessarily follow me. It is going to be recorded and posted later. If something feels really good, stay there. If you're not feeling anything, just keep moving. Okay, not a big deal. So after the ridge of the skull, okay, I feel like maybe I should have done this backwards. Like you just go look at the back of my head the whole time. And then you're going to go up to the skull itself. Okay, I'm going to take my fingertips this time. Fingertips going to the harder part of the skull. You see your soft tissue below. Now you're on like the base of the skull, and you're right in the middle. I want you to just nod your chin, and you're going to feel a little muscle like pop out against your fingertips. Right, so that's you're in the right area. Okay, so now, same thing from the middle. You're just going to start to circle or side to side or like little J strokes. Watch your pressure. Doesn't have to be hard. There's no like scrubbing. But so you also just want to feel like you're touching the skull. So you kind of like move your hair out of the way, and you're right on that skull. Right. I'm going to reapply some oil. and then I'm going to go back, and you're going to be introduced to some really wonderful hairstyles as well. Put some on my fingertips here, and we go back to the middle, side to side. I just want to make sure I get like right on that, you know, right at the skull, right where like the hair follicle is, right where your hair begins, where the newest hair is. Okay, coming around just behind here. So this is amazing. Look at my hair here. Okay, so that's the suboccipitals, occipitals. There will not be a quiz later. Underneath the skull, base of the skull, all good from there. After that, we're going to go into temporalis. Temporalis is a really lovely one to work on because it's quite large. It has a very large purpose of opening and closing the jaw, and it can hold a lot of tension. It can be a source of a lot of discomfort for people who don't really think about it. So temporalis, how do we find it? So I'm going to place my thumb sort of just in front of my ears here. Then I'm going to let my hands just kind of cup the top of my head, and maybe it's going to bring my back up just behind my ears. So my ears, like I don't want to hear something. I'm going to scoop underneath the hair. I'm just going to palpate, and then I'm going to add the oil. So we're going to find it first. So we're just holding very gently here. You can even go a little bit higher. I'm going to change this. I'm allowed to do that. Bringing the heels of the hand maybe just in front of the ears, you know, on the temples, potentially why they call it temporalis. That's maybe a thing because I can't. So we're just cup there. Now what you want to do is just to see if you're on like the right muscle. I'm sure you are, but you want to just like clench your jaw. And then you'll be able to feel your muscle pulse against your fingertips. So I'm just going to try in a couple different places. Great. Okay, so I am kind of wisely above the ear. I was a little bit lower than I was with the heels here. Okay, so just good to find. It's a large muscle, so you just kind of find the edges. Don't worry about it being perfect. Applying oil, and then we're just going to massage gently the temporalis. Okay. Like that. Here. So for temporalis here, I'm just going to be applying pressure in, like a little bit of pressure in. I'm not trying to rush my skulls with that fingertip pressure, pushing in, and then I'm going to pull down a little bit. And I'm going to go down, like towards my ears, and then I'm going to like go back behind my ears as well. Okay, so a little bit of pressure in and down. You can also, same thing, guess what? Side to side, or little circles. Oh yes. I always get confused with that with the mirror image. So little circles, not a lot of pressure, okay? It's very thin muscle tissue. And you really don't need to press that hard for it to get the benefit. If you press too hard, you might be a little bit sore later. So it really sucked. But you probably added a bit too much pressure and the tissues were just not ready for it. Because you potentially could have, you know, just tighter muscles there. There could be some, I say the word trauma, but like injury. There just there's a lot of stuff that can happen to the head. I mean, I don't know how many times I've, you know, bumped my head, had a, you know, basketball, like bounced off my forehead or hitting the side of the head, wearing a helmet with a softball, you know, friends, like it happens. And as you get closer to the ears, I want you to pay attention to the backs of the ears as well, right? Like right behind here. So nice pressure in, a little bit of pull down, or little circles, and maybe side to side. Now, say behind the ears, I mean, it's part of temporalis, okay? But you know, with us wearing masks for almost like a year for sure, maybe longer for some of you. Well, the strap around the back of the ear is going to create a little bit of tension, and we're just relieving some of that pressure, letting some of those tissues relax. I wear glasses, and I literally have like an indent in my skull because of that consistent pressure from my glasses. Like, it's indented my skull. So yeah, those muscles are tense. I'm just enjoying myself way too much here and forgetting to like talk to you guys about what is actually happening with the massage. But simple, right? Side to side, super light, little circles. So side to side, up and down. Yeah, you're just like finding spots that feel good. If it doesn't feel good, let's do some ear pulling. So we just massaged around the back of the ears. This is a nice little surprise I like to spring on my clients. So just like take the top of your ears, really like small, just light pressure, and just very gently pull up. So don't get, just gently pull up. And then take, like, I got my earbuds in, but you're gonna take like that, like if you don't have earbuds in, then you're just gonna like stick your thumb, like maybe hook it on the inside. I'm just gonna grab the outside as much as I can and then pull it out this way, like you're making a monkey face. Good. Just a little bit. You don't want to force anything. You're gonna sort of feel like I'll go to the bottom half of it. So on the earlobes, or you hook gently inside the ear there and then gently pull down. So you want to find just that point where you feel that like tension, and then you just hang out there and let like gravity and let the tension unwind. Okay, you don't want to pull too hard here. So I've got a few more moves. No, we're good. After temporalis and our ear pulling and behind the ears, then I'm going to go to frontalis. So frontalis is like, is from the front of the forehead, right? Frontalis, and it goes like to the mid, like the axonal muscle itself goes to like the top of our head here, and then it kind of turns into more of like a fascial connection to the occipitalis at the back. Not important exactly where it is. So we're not working on the forehead today. I will save that for another video when we do the face. But we're going to work on frontalis at the hairline here and back. So going to add more oil to fingertips, and let's just place the fingertips just past the hairline. Okay, now to sort of feel how frontalis works, just like wiggle your eyebrows, lift, raise, and lower your eyebrows. As you raise them, that's going to be where you feel that muscle move. Okay, and so starting from like the midline. There we go. So starting from the midline, I'm going to do little circles. I do want to kind of connect right into that hair follicle, so you'll kind of lose my hands here. So side to side. So you know how that was kind of my massage brain taking over there. I was kind of moving more of the fingers, like kind of move them as one unit instead of these like circles with each individual finger. Kind of like move the fingers all together. This is a much better. Rookie move there. All right, so you're just doing like their little circles side to side. These hairstyles. Side to side, up and down. Okay, all the fingers are moving together with a little bit of pressure in, and then just that gentle up and down. Okay, and we're going to go down and connect into temporalis where we just were. Now on my left side. My left side is a little bit more tense. So I'm going to just spend a little bit more time on some of those tense spots. Not too long because you can over-treat. Okay, circle, 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 up and down. That one is good. Going down, almost like I'm heading into temporalis. So if that's what you need to do, go good, go for it. Up and down, up and down. Okay, so we've kind of gone, so you kind of divide like the front of your head into sections. So I've kind of done like the hairline. I'm going to take a little step back. Put on my oil. I probably let them at like still maybe 10 drops. You know, take them a little bit past that hairline, find that center, and then work those magic fingers. Okay, so we're focusing on increasing blood flow to the scalp on top of softening up all of that debris that's on the scalp. It is going up here, so good. This one on like the sides here. And if you find a particularly lovely spot, just try all the moves up and down, side to side, circles, a little bit of pressure in, and then just gently move the tissues. Okay. Just freestyle, if you want. Right, and then you know, but like I'm obviously like trying to fix my hair at the same time. But I encourage you to, if you are using the Rejuvenique Oil, you know, in between your massage, like just like run that through your hair. It'd be lovely. After our frontalis, we're gonna just do a little bit of the attachment or the origin for sternocleidomastoid, and maybe I'll make another video where I don't like say anything about the muscles and be all nerdy, and I just do a massage. So we're underneath the behind the ear, at the base of the skull. There's like this like more of a rounded piece here, mastoid process. There is a muscle that connects in there called sternocleidomastoid, and that's just massage that a little bit. Okay, so fingertips. Okay, it's right at the hairline, and circles or up and down. And we're trying to move all those fingers at the same time, not individually, not just like kneading, which can feel good, but you will be much more efficient, I guess, this way than somebody who's been doing this for 14 years. Okay, so you can see this is sternocleidomastoid here. This one that like pops out. So that attaches right to the base of the skull. It's going to the other side. And we'll just find like the base of the skull here, or right behind the ear, and then side to side. So releasing a muscle at the origin and the insertions, where it starts and ends. Starts and ends it can be just as effective as massaging like the belly of the muscle. So like this would be like the belly. And so maybe sometimes that's too sensitive or hard to access, or especially when it comes to the neck, there might be some hesitation about working in that area. But maybe we can just massage here, and the muscle can relax at both ends. It's really quite awesome. All right, we are almost done with our scalp massage. And we've covered a lot of ground, really. I mean, if you want to freestyle it, you feel like you didn't cover a particular area, let me know. One last thing is that we are going to stretch the neck muscles, just at the back, super easy, super gentle, okay? We're going to take the fingers and the hands here. We're going to cup the base of the skull, and then you're just going to gently nod the chin. So now what you're going to do is like just the weight of your hands is going to just gently stretch the back of your neck. You don't want to push, okay? Just let the weight of your hands. And we're going to breathe. So there's no set rule anymore, really, about how long you should hold a stretch. You just want it to feel right for you. You want it to, sometimes it can take a little while just for it to let go, for it to trust what the heck you are doing, and then it'll let go. But maybe like, you always want to keep breathing, so maybe like up to 10 breaths. So let's say we've done 8, and we'll just do 2 more big breaths in and out. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, back off, and come back to your upright position and just watch me stretch. All right, so let's bring this all back in. Awesome. So I'm not going to be too concerned that I'm going to have a little bit of a greasy head tonight. I'm going to sleep on it. Just the natural way that I'm going to be sleeping is going to help to continue to massage this oil into my scalp. I very well might kind of separate the hairline tonight and maybe put a couple drops along some of the hairlines as well, just to really facilitate that. I'm going to shampoo tomorrow. Shampooing tomorrow, I'm going to use the Vinegar. I'm going to use a vinegar shampoo that we have. It's like a nice purifying shampoo. So it's going to help to really clean the scalp and the hair. And I'm going to use that as my first wash. And then on my second wash, in the same shower, I'm going to shampoo twice, because the first one is basically just getting rid of the oil and the product that I've already had on my hair and dirt. Then I'm going to do my second shampoo. I'm going to use my Volumizing shampoo. And that's, all of them are from Monate, and I'm going to use that. So then it's going to you're going to get the benefit on the hair itself, right? The scalp and the hair. So you wash for first wash is that you're getting rid of everything, and then the second shampoo is that you're going to be able to really get the benefit of the ingredients that are in that shampoo in order to help the scalp and the hair. Then I'm conditioned with the Volumizing shampoo as well. Obviously, you might have different hair needs, and that is totally fine. We have something that will work for everybody, no matter what your goals are right now, and they can change. After I'm finished with the Volumizing, I'm going to go into Renew. I've been using the Volumizing for a year, and I think I would like to try the Renew as well. And so if you do have any questions, please let me know. If you want me to go over anything, I'm not far away via message on Facebook. So I used the Rejuvenique oil today for the scalp massage. And if you'd like to connect, or you'd like to know how to get the products yourself, then absolutely let me know. I'd be happy to set you up. Let me see if there's anything else. There will probably be a link below that you can just click, so you don't have to connect with me directly. You don't don't want to, that's fine. You can just go on and grab it yourself. Anything else from me here? I don't think so. But I hope this was beneficial for you. It doesn't have to be as long as it really was, right? You just put some on those fingertips and massage into the scalp. It doesn't have to be as systematic as I just did. But I hope